Hi Siri, it's little Becca. So we talked about doing some workout videos. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a series of chest. So anyway, so here goes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with an incline dumbbell bench. Now remember, for review, you can have your head down here. If it hurts, just have it up here a little bit. Now I like my feet about 80 degrees. So they're not 90, they're 80, they're pulled back, and you're gonna press in with your heels. Now remember, retract our scapula or squeeze our shoulder blades together. We're gonna pull our shoulder blades down. Now, we'll start with the dumbbells here. Ours is about 30 degrees. Now, you want your shoulders and your butt on the mat at the small of your back, or that is your lower back or your lumbar section. You can have a little gap in the mat that gives you a little more power. So remember, we're starting like this. We're pronated right now. This is a pronated grip. We're going to press up at an angle. Now, if you remember, when we get up here, this is an arc. We're squeezing our elbows together, and they're not going to touch. Now, what you could do, you could put a pillow right here if your head's too far back. Then you're going to, now you have to go get a bench at Play It Again Sports Room. You're going to come down 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, and you're going to stop about right here, and then press up at an arc, squeeze, 1,002, 1,003, like that. Now, what you want to do is these are 5-pound dumbbells. Now you can go to Play It Again Sports if you want to work out at home, or we schedule our sessions in the gym again. So you can get like 5 pounds and 10 pounds and work with those. Now, another alternative for this, if you what you can do is, okay, you're going to be in this position again, starting position. You're going to go up to the flexing position. You're squeezing. Now, what you can do, you can hold the left arm, 1,002, 1,003, squeeze, 1,002, 1,003, squeeze, and you're going to do the appropriate number of reps. Then you're going to hold the right arm, 1,002, 1,003, squeeze, 1,002, 1,003, squeeze, just like that. Now, based on the workout requirements, and what I'll do is I'll figure out the workout reps and then you'll do the weights. Now, because we're going to save time, we're going to superset this thing. So, what you'll get right here. And so we're going to do a chest supported row. So we're going to, a lot for, it's a little small area. So remember the chest supported row, you've got your head in this position. Now you can have the dumbbells in neutral grip. You can have them in a pronated grip, or you can actually rotate, squeeze from pronated to neutral, and you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, and you're hitting your latissimus dorsi, like that. Squeeze. I like doing these supersets because back and chest are antagonistics, and it's like a push-pull. Squeeze, just like that. Now, you don't let the weights come all the way down and take the pressure off. You keep tension on this muscle all the time. Now, just for a little reminder, the optimal set lasts about 40 seconds. Now, if you're going really heavy, well, you're not going to be going heavy, but people that do heavy, that do like, maybe really heavy, maybe 3 to 5 reps, well, no, but for your workout goals, yes. So And we've done these before in the gym. So then what we want to do, and you can come around here if you want to the front. So then what we're going to do, we want to work. Remember, the purpose of the pectoralis is to adduct the arm across the chest. So we're going to do flies. Now, you're going to, you see where my upper arm, my bicep, triceps are? They're parallel to the floor. They're not down here. Because if we get them too far down, we take a chance on injuring the shoulder capsule. We don't want to do that. So we're gonna bend our elbows. Now we're not bending our elbows; they're gonna be bent, and then we're gonna come right here. That's in 2003. Right here. It's in 2003. Squeeze, keeping pressure on, just like that. Squeeze, just like that. Just like that. And this is these are chest flies. What we'll do is I'll show you something else that we can do. Remember, same thing. Your legs are 80 degrees. You're squeezing your shoulder blades, or retracting your scapula, stopping right here. Now, if you want to do of course, you can do a flat dumbbell bench. Now, another thing to do is a floor fly. They're even safer. This is going to work the sternal attachment of the pectoralis, whereas that was working more of the clavicle attachment of the pectoralis. So here, we are forced to stay right here. And our arms are bent a little bit. We're protecting our shoulder capsule. And we're going to come up, squeeze. 1,002, 1,003. Squeeze. Then 2,003. Squeeze, just like that. Now, that's working, again, the sternal attachment of the pectoralis. Then, what we're going to do, we're going to add another dimension. This is a Swiss ball. Now, you can get one, so what we're going to do, we're going to get on the Swiss ball like this. Now, this is going to be a little different. I don't know if we've done these or not in the gym. This is going to add a little more core stability. So instead of the bench, we're on a Swiss ball. So we're engaging our core, we're retracting our scapula, squeezing them together, pulling them down, same thing. Start with a pronated grip. We're going to come up just like this. Now, so we'll be careful with our head, our posture. So 1,002, 1,003. Up at the arc we talked about. When we squeeze our elbows together, it activates the pectoralis a whole lot more than if we just do this. This is boring. This activates. Now, if this hurts your head, what you could do is adjust the Swiss ball. So now my head's on the Swiss ball. It's a lot easier. And this is a slight decline, which is good. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. Now, I'm having to use my core to help with my stability. So what you want to do, you can do a vacuum. So that's sucking your belly button in while you're doing this. Breathe out, inhale, and then squeeze, just like that. Those are great. I like those. And you can do the fly the same way. You're going to come down, but you're going to stop right here. Do not go down past this, where my humerus is parallel to the floor. And then like that. Like that. So we're going to squeeze. And then squeeze just like that. So then, another option we can do is we want to, we have a band. I have another band in my room, but so we're gonna do a cable crossover. We have one band, so you're gonna do one arm at a time. So what you're gonna do, you've got it lined up here. You step out of the door. Now,
You're still gonna pull back there.
yeah, this is gonna fall. So if we have something more sturdy to attach this to, you're gonna do that. But what you're gonna do, you're gonna find something really sturdy to attach it to. And when you step out, you're gonna come like that, and you're gonna cross. Now this is the full range of motion of the pectoralis. If somebody asks you what's the full range of motion, and you tell them a bench press, this is. But we can't load this with a whole lot of weight. So what would be really, really, really ideal is if you had your band or cable attached to something sturdy and you supersetted. So then like this, and you have to get a little further away. The further away you get, the harder it becomes. So then squeeze like that, step out like that. Make sure you're keeping tension on. Now the difficulty with a cable, with a band versus a cable, and then of course you'll do the other side too, is that the cable has a different load because you've got weight the whole time on concentric and eccentric. With the band, you really don't. So now what we're going to do, we're going to work on triceps. So the idea of a tricep is that if you have a cable, or you're gonna do. Now the thing about a tricep is, well, actually this is working biceps, but with a tricep, you're just gonna go just like this. So now, arm is straight, squeeze, 1,000, 2,000, 3. Now what am I also doing? I'm watching my posture. I'm doing a vacuum. I'm pulling in my belly button, squeezing. I'm keeping tension on. When I'm coming up, full range of motion, keeping tension on, just like this. We're talking about, the arms. We want to reduce those, just like this. Now, if we want to also work our triceps, here's what else we're going to do. We're going to take the same bench and lower it down just like this. Now remember, the key is when you write the workout, you're going to dog bite it. You're going to be supersetting these things. You're not going to be resting between sets because you're going to be moving. So what we want to also do here, we're going to do a close grip bench. So a close grip bench is just like it says, like this. When we're close grip, we're focusing on the triceps, just like this. Now, like I say, you can put a pillow under this thing, but sometimes this can be a little difficult. This bench is higher than the ones at the gym. So we're gonna just like this. Now, here you're squeezing a tricep, and you're coming down and you're squeezing the tricep. On the way up, just like this, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, and this is just like a dumbbell bench, but it's close grip. Just like this. Then, we also want to work the tricep a different way. So what we're going to do, you're going to take the same band and you're going to you're going to attach it to something up high. And then you're gonna work your tricep like this. And then now, where's my arm? Where's my upper arm? It's pinned to my side. Is it moving like this? No. Is it coming out? No. It's right pinned to my side. Squeeze like that. Now, you're squeezing your tricep here. When you come up, when you come up here, you're squeezing your bicep. So we're going up a contraction. You're squeezing your bicep, flexion, squeezing your tricep, just like that. Now, see, I'm holding this band up here, which is also working my right arm. So that's an option. And the closer you hold it to the working arm, the more resistance you get. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, another thing we want to do for the chest and the intercostal muscles is a pull down. We haven't, see, a lot of the things we haven't done in the gym. Because I know it's just something we just ran out of time. There's a bunch. So let's go straight arm pullover. Just like this. Now you don't want to make the mistake of putting the dumbbells together because these are all unilateral, which means both halves are functioning separately. Again, squeeze, retract your scapula, squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull them down, like this. One. I like the 3 squeeze, 1 tempo. I like 3 on the eccentric, because that's where all the muscles build, on the eccentric. Just like that. And then you're going to do and like I say, when I actually write the actual workout for you, you're going to, these things are going to be supersetted. Now, continuing with upper body, shoulders. We're just doing chest and shoulders, and I'm going to also include some biceps too. Remember the clean and press. We all love those, don't we? So we're going to be about shoulder width apart on our feet. Toes can be pointed out slightly. And remember, this is kind of like a deadlift. Remember these? So come down like that. And then you're gonna rotate it up so you have a pronated grip. Then you're gonna do a little bit of a push press. So you notice my knees, a little bend like that. Now my elbows are sticking out. And then I'm gonna 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. That's where I'm building the muscles. Then I'm gonna come down. Now remember, you are using about 20 or 30 pounds on these barbell, but dumbbells are great too. Elbows are out. Elbows are not out here. They're sticking out just like this. 1,002, 1,003. Down. Now notice how my deadlift position, my triangle, I'm doing even a floor press about here. Then I'm gonna pivot up like that and a little bit of a push press. Then 1,002, 1,003. Now, what else am I doing? I'm working my core. I'm pulling my belly button in, I'm doing a vacuum. So, and I'm stabilizing my core. I'm pressing my heels and my balls of my feet into the floor, just like that. So then if we want to do our biceps, this is a hammer curl. This works the bicep, long head, short head, and the brachoradius of the bicep. So it's going to be just like that. Just like that. Up, squeeze. And remember, see where my humerus is? It's tight in my body. It's like that. And then, if we want, I like the Zottman curls. I like those. You can do these standing. Some people like to do them against the wall because it actually gives you even better, stricter motion so you don't sway and cheat, because we're not trying for size. So the Zottman curl, starting in neutral grip, then as we come up, we're rotating to supination. Remember supination? Supination is like you can hold a bowl of soup. Then down slowly, and we're squeezing the tricep here at this point. Then come up, bicep, and then the tricep, just like that. Then we can do a concentration curl, which is simply this right here. A concentration curl. I don't like preacher curls because they have a tendency of tearing the long head of the bicep tendon. So I don't like those. So then you would simply change arms like this. Now, I'm not gonna have you do a bunch of these because these are isolation movements. This is just to kind of trim up a few things, but the bulk of them are the compound movements. So then if we want to do lateral raises like this, now what we're going to do, we're going to lean forward slightly and we're going to come up and our thumbs are up. Thumbs are up just like this, leaning forward slightly like that. Now you might even know 5 pounds for me is a little heavy. I don't really like working my lateral delts because I don't want big shoulders. I don't want man shoulders like that. But that's just, now if we want to do we want to do our posterior delts, we're gonna bend over like this. And this is working our posterior delts. We don't want heavy on these things at all. Like this. Same thing. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1002, 1003, just like that. So that's working the posterior delts. Now, we also, we're going to work more of the back too. I'm going to have another section on the back. But we also want to work we want to work the traps. So we'll cover shrugs in another workout. We're going to cover some more HIIT in another workout. But just to give you a little hint on some HIIT, this also is going to work the shoulders and the core. You're going to go just like this. You're going to hold these up in the air, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And you can even, like that, rotate. It's going to get some of the inner and outer obliques and those like that. And you're building upper body strength just like this. And then we're going to cover the farmer's carry and different things like that. So anyway, and I'll be putting together some more workout videos and we'll write down the exercises. Okay, I'm sure you think. Okay, bye.